Right, potatoes. Because I'm on a bit of a windy spot, I've decided to put some netting. This is quite thick, about 4-inch square netting that they use for agriculture for keeping animals in. On top of the potatoes, then the potatoes can grow up through it and it'll hold it all together and hopefully reduce the wind damage. But I didn't think it through. Put me posts in first and cut them off. Put me posts wider than me nettings. I know, I should have checked first, but there we go. So I'm gonna have to join it together. Now, I know I bang on about how much I like my threaded bar, but I just use it for another purpose. If you've got unruly wire that wants to wrap itself back up again, just push in a couple of bits of threaded bar on the angle and it holds the wire down. Good idea, isn't it? See, I told you, threaded bar, 15 quid off Amazon for 10 1 meter lengths, 10 mil. You'll never regret getting it. So useful. Right, let's get this up and join it together, and I'll come back and I'll show you the 4 different varieties in this bed because it's quite interesting. They've all come up differently and look different. Shock. Right, so there we have the netting on, looking lovely. Joined together, and to make it a bit easier, I did put a bit of batten across the middle too, so I could rest the wire on top so I didn't damage the leaves of the potatoes. At the end, I joined it together with cable ties. Obviously, the ends are going to get a bit more of the wind and whatever. And for the rest of it, I just tied it together using twine. I nailed them on top of the posts with just some nails that I bent over. Not ideal. Ideally, you would use fencing staples. I'll put a picture of that up now. There, that's fencing staples. But I didn't have any, and I wanted to buy a pack of them just to do this little job, so I just bent some nails over. What I would say is, where you've cut your ends, just bend them over so they don't catch your leg and you have blood running down them like I have at the moment. So yeah, just bend your ends over and that's it. They'll now grow up through, support each other, not emotionally, but from wind damage, hopefully, stop them blowing over, and all will be well. Now we've got 4 varieties. Yeah, I don't know if you'll get the width of this to see it, but those 5 there, they're all Desiree. Those 5 there, they're Maris Piper. But then, you know, you see these, they're the ones that are come on the furthest. They're Marifoma, something like that. All secondariles. And at the end are the Kestrel. And there again, you know, you can see the 5 and then that big Marifoma one. So I thought that was quite interesting. Seeing the 4 different varieties. I've grown 4 different varieties because there's a class in the local garden show for potatoes, but you've got to show 4 different varieties in the same class. So hopefully I can get enough nice potatoes out of all these to enter the show. So there we are, supporting me potatoes. Whether you need to do it for second earlies, I don't know, but can't hurt. And like I say, this is quite a windy site. So there we go, supporting potatoes, not emotionally. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers and go on.